In the previous video, we talked about how we know our adventure is calling us. But what happens if we refuse our call to adventure and refuse to cross the threshold? The hero-to-be may return for a while to his familiar occupations, shying away from what he knows he must do. But those occupations will soon be found to be unfruitful and unfilling. Often in life, it is always possible to turn the ear to other interests. Walled-in boredom, hard work, or pressure from those around you means that you may lose the power of significant affirmative action and instead become a victim to be saved. His flowering world becomes a wasteland of dry stones and his life feels meaningless, even though by society's standards he is successful. Whatever house he builds, it will be a house of death, a labyrinth of cyclopean walls to hide from his true calling, what he knows he must do. The myths and folk tales of the whole world make clear that the refusal is essentially a refusal to give up what he thinks to be in his own interest. Perhaps it is a high-flying job which provides him with social status, security and income, but in which he feels a quiet desperation. One is harassed, both day and night, by the divine being that is the image of the living self within, the locked labyrinth of his own disoriented psyche. One decides to remain bound in by the walls of childhood, and fails to make the passage through the door and come to birth in the world without. A series of signs of increasing force then will become visible, until the summon can no longer be denied. You then have a choice. You can either remain in the desperation of your current existence, or you can take the risk of the call to adventure.